Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Valentine's Day inspired treat box. Stay tuned. So here I have my strawberries. I have washed them and set them out to dry. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get a paper towel and pat them down just to make sure that they are all nice and dry and they don't have any excess water. So after I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping them to dip them in the chocolate. I'm going to take a toothpick and insert one into each strawberry. Make sure not to go through the center and do it on the side. That way it stays. If you do it in the center, the toothpick tends to just go right through the strawberry. So here I have the chocolates I'm going to be using today. I usually melt my chocolates in these glass containers that have these lids. That way I can be able to just store them away and I get to save a lot on chocolate. What I'm going to do is put these in the microwave for 30-second intervals until it's nice and melted. Here I have a non-stick silicone mat so I can place my strawberries on top. Or you can use a foam board to stick your strawberries on, which is what I prefer to do. So here's my chocolate all nice and melted. As you can see, it has a great consistency. I'm going to go ahead and grab my strawberry. I usually like to pull up the leaves and grab it and twist it. That way they do not get full of chocolate. When I dip it in, I make sure to submerge it all so that I can cover the whole strawberry. And I go ahead and just shake off the excess chocolate. So I stick the strawberry into the foam board and let it dry. So I'm going to go ahead and do this to all my strawberries in chocolate and white chocolate. So now it's time to decorate. Here I have my melted pink and red chocolate, some luster dust and gold, some chocolate molds of all different sorts, any kind that you have on hand, any kind you want to use, some letter molds. What I'm going to go ahead and do is place the chocolate inside a Ziploc bag. I like to use these because they're more affordable than piping bags. And I go ahead and tie it off. And I'm going to go ahead and snip off the tip and go ahead and fill in my molds. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in all the molds that I am going to use. ahead and add some sprinkles to my little chocolate bars just to give it a little cute touch. And once I've done this, I'm going to go ahead and place all of my molds in the refrigerator so that the chocolate can set up. For this chocolate, I'm going to go ahead and add some sprinkles. I am going to get my red chocolate and do a drizzle down the middle and just add the sprinkles on there to give it a cute little effect. I decided I wanted to add a heart cake pop, so I'm going to go ahead and start that. I'm going to add the chocolate to the mold and just have it move around so that the whole mold is coated in chocolate. And then once I've coated both of my molds, I'm going to go ahead and stick those in the refrigerator so that the chocolate can set up. While we wait on those, we're going to go ahead and take out all of our chocolates from our molds that have already set up. Here I have some roses, my cute little chocolate bars, my letters. I decided to do one that says I love you and one that says be mine. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of my letters that I'm missing. Since I only have one mold, I have to do one at a time. I'm going to go ahead and continue decorating my strawberries. On some of them, I'm just going to drizzle them. On others, I'm going to add an S-shaped design all around the strawberry. I'm going to add some luster dust. I'm just going to go ahead and be creative and do different techniques. That way you all can see them and maybe try them for yourself. So I went ahead and did luster dust on both a chocolate and white chocolate strawberry. That way you all could see the difference. You can see that one of them is darker and one of them is like a lighter shade of gold. So now our cake pops have set up, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out and fill them with our cake pop dough. Just going to go ahead and take enough to fill it up to the top, and then I'm going to take some chocolate and cover the back of it and just make it all nice and smooth. Once I've done that, I'm going to set them back in the refrigerator so they can set up. So while those set up in the refrigerator, I'm going to go ahead and take out the rest of my chocolates from my molds and set everything up so that we can start assembling. Here I have one of the boxes that I'm going to be using, as well as a heart-shaped tin. You can use whatever you want. Today I'm going to use these and take our cake pops out of the mold. Look at how beautiful they come out. And we are going to go ahead and add our letters to them. Remember, one will say "Be mine," the other one will say "I love you." So here I'm going to go ahead and take my first mold and take some paper shreds and start adding in all of my strawberries. I'm going to put the cake pop in the center and arrange my 6 strawberries along the side. I'm going to start adding in my extra chocolates that I have. I have here some little chocolate hearts, some Ferrero Rochers. I'm just going to add those into all the gaps to make it look fuller. So here is how it will look in the heart tin. This is in the box. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you on my next video.